CBSE 10th standard maths. Fourth chapter quadratic equation. Another 10 problems. First 5 problems from your exercise NCERT booklet 4.2. அதுக்கு அடுத்து 5 கணக்கு வந்து அதே மாடலில் ஆஸ்கர் in the previous exam. So in this video we are going to do how to solve the problem. The first 5 problems are from your exercise 4.2 NCERT book. The remaining 5 problems are from the previous year question papers. All the 10 problems were a little bit easy, but the questions asked in the examinations are little bit different. Not difficult, but different. Now I will do one by one. The first problem, 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equal to 0. So product is here 6. This is plus. So sum must be equal to minus 5. Product of two numbers should be 6 and sum of them should be equal to minus 5. So minus 3 and minus 2 satisfies. Minus 3 and minus 2 on adding minus 5. Minus 3 into minus 2 is plus 6. So multiply the coefficient of x square and constant term, that is a product. And the coefficient of x is minus 5. You must get two numbers which on multiplication gives you the 6. And since it is a plus, sum of the two numbers must be minus 5. That is the rule. So rewrite this. 2x square minus 2 and minus 3 minus 2x, and this is minus 3x plus 3 equal to 0. Of this take 2x, so x minus 1. Here you take minus 3, so this is also x minus 1. It should be the same. The result is now x minus 1 once, the remaining factor 2x minus 3 equal to 0. That means x minus 1 equal to 0 or x equal to 1. 2x minus 3 0 or x is equal to 3 by 2. So the answer for the first problem is a very simple one, x equal to 1 or x equal to 3 by 2. I will go to the second problem. 6x square minus x minus 2 equal to 0. Here again you go for that. The coefficient of x square 6, constant term is 2, so product is minus 12. The constant is minus, therefore the difference of two numbers should be equal to this one, that is minus 1. 6 into 2 product, this is minus 1. Since it is minus, the difference of two numbers should be minus 1. So you take this as minus 3 and plus 3. Minus 3 into plus 3 is minus 12. And minus 3 plus 1 is minus 1. So the number satisfies both the conditions. So rewrite this. 6x square minus x. First I am writing 3x. And this is minus 4x. Minus 2 equal to 0. Of this, take 3x outside. 2x plus 1. Out of these two things, minus 2 take it out. 2x plus 1. The answer is therefore 2x plus 1 into 3x minus 2 equal to 0. That means 2x plus 1 0. 2x equal to minus 1. X equal to minus 1 by 2. 3x minus 2 0. 3x equal to 2. X equal to 2 by 3. So both the problems are simple. In the first problem we have plus here, so sum of the two numbers should be equal to this. In the second problem there is minus, the difference of two numbers should be equal to the coefficient of x. So that must be remembered when you should take sum of the two numbers and when you should take the difference of two numbers. Now I will go for the third problem. Now I go to the third problem. 3x square minus 2 root 6x plus 2 equal to 0. Again the product is 3 2s are 6. It is a plus 1. So sum should be equal to 2 root 6 minus 3 into 2. So here it must be minus 2 root 6. So root 6 and root 6 minus. So on addition, minus root 6 or minus root 6 minus 2 root 6. And minus into minus plus root 6 into root 6 6. So it satisfies both the conditions. Therefore we go for this problem. 3x square root 6x minus root 6x plus 2 equal to 0. Of these two things, let us take root 3 and x. The result will be here root 3 x. Root 6 is root 3 into root 2. Therefore I can simply say minus root 2. Out of this I am taking minus 2. So root 2 let me take. So root 6, as I said, that is equal to root 2 into root 3. Root 6 is there. I have taken root 2 because 2 is root 2 the whole square. So when I am taking root 2, you will be left out with here root 3x, and here root 2 I have taken. So 1 root 2 will be there. Since I have taken minus, this will be minus. So understand this particular point. 3x square minus root 6 and then minus root 6 plus 2. And this part what I am doing is, this is root 3 into root 3, that is 3, and this is root 3 into root 2. So this root 3 and this root 3 I am taking out. One x term also. Result is root 3x and here root 2. X I have taken, therefore root 2. Similarly here 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. So I have shown there root 2 I am taking out. The result is root 3x, and since I have taken minus, I am putting minus here because minus into minus plus root 2 into root 2 is 2 equal to 0. Now the answer is root 3x minus root 2. This is also same thing, so equal to 0. That means root 3x minus root 2 equal to 0, or root 3x equal to root 2, or x equal to root 2 by root 3. Now I will go for the fourth problem. So small problem here is that you must know this to be split up like this, and then while taking that root 3, you should remember that here root 3 will come and this is root 2. Otherwise the problem is easy. Now I am going for the fourth problem. Root 2 times of x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. This is a simple problem. The product is 5 into root 2 into root 2. So this is 2. So therefore the product is 10. Here is plus, therefore the sum must be equal to 7. So 5 and 2, 5 2s are 10, 5 plus 2 7. So now rewrite this problem. Root 2 times of x square 5x. So write 2x plus 5x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Out of these two things, this is root 2 into root 2. So I am taking root 2x. So left out x, and here will be root 2. Out of these two, 5 outside, common factor. Result x plus root 2 equal to 0. So now you have root x plus 5 and x plus root 2. That means root 2 into x plus 5 equal to 0. Root 2x equal to minus 5. X equal to minus 5 by root 2. The other factor is x plus root 2 equal to 0 of x equal to minus root 2. So the answer is x is equal to minus 5 by root 2 and minus root 2. Now I go for the fifth problem. 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. Take LCM. So 8 is the LCM, or you multiply with 8. So multiplying this with 8, you will be getting 16x square minus 8x plus 1 equal to 0. Now what is the product? Product is 16. Since it is a plus, sum must be equal to minus 8. So minus 4 and minus 4. So this will become now 16x square minus 4x plus 1 0. Take 4x outside. This will be 4x minus 1. Out of this minus 1 you take. So 4x minus 1 equal to 0, which means 4x minus 1, again 4x minus 1. This is 4x minus 1 and this is 4x minus 1. 4x minus 1 the whole square is 0. Otherwise 4x minus 1 equal to 0. That means 4x equal to 1, x equal to 1 by 4 twice. X equal to 1 by 4 we will be getting twice. The roots are here equal. Now sixth problem asked in the board exam. X square minus 3x minus m into m plus 3 equal to 0 asked in 2011. Good question. So normally what we are doing there, product m plus 3. Since it is minus, difference must be equal to minus 3. You assume the numbers as one is m, another is minus m minus 3. So this will be m minus m minus of, you want actually minus 3, so put 3. You take the terms as this, one is m and this is minus m. If you add it, m and m get cancelled and you will be getting minus 3. The difference will be this. The another one is multiplication, we are getting this one. So m and this is m plus 3. So now go for this x square minus 3x. Instead of that x, you write it as, for understanding, m plus 3. 3x I want, minus m. So instead of this, you can straight away like this. You can go, there is no need for the product and difference. You write this 3x as, add 1 m and minus m. This 3 will be there, minus outside. And here you will get minus of now rewrite this x square minus m plus 3x, and this will be, here is 1 minus, here is 1 minus, so plus mx. The remaining factor m times of m plus 3 equal to 0. This part, please understand that 3x I have rewritten as, I have added 1 m and minus m, subtracted. The result is a 3 and outside minus. The rest of the things as it is. Now the result is x square minus of m plus 3 into x. This minus and this minus becomes plus m into minus mx minus this. Now after these two things, take x. So x minus of m plus 3. Out of these two, m you take it out. X minus of m plus 3 equal to 0. So x plus m and x minus of equal to 0. X plus m 0, therefore x equal to minus m. This x equal to minus m 3, therefore x equal to, the minus goes there, therefore m plus 3. So it's a nice problem asked in 2011. Now we'll go for seventh problem. X square plus a by a plus b plus a plus b by a in terms of x plus 1 equal to 0. Now remove the bracket x square plus a divided by a plus b into x plus a plus b by a x plus 1 equal to 0. Out of these two, x you take it out. Out of these two, you take a plus b by a outside. The result is x, whereas here is not there. Therefore, it will be 1 by this. Otherwise, a by a plus b. So, a plus b into a by a plus b equal to 1. So this on multiplication 1, so we can simplify like this, equal to 0. Therefore the problem becomes now x plus a plus b by a and x plus a by a plus b equal to 0. Therefore if you are taking this part, x plus a plus b by a equal to 0, x equal to minus of a plus b by a. If you are taking this factor, x plus a by a plus b equal to 0, then x will become minus of a by a plus b. So very good problem. Here the hitch only here. Instead of this one, when you are taking a plus b by a, you must remember that this will become a by reciprocal of this part will be. If you remember that, then the problem will be easier. This was asked in 2016 recently. Now I go for the 8th problem. (36x square minus 12ax plus constant a square minus b square equal to 0, asked in 2010. You rewrite the problem 36x square 12ax and a square and separately minus b square equal to 0. The result is now 36x square minus 12ax plus a square. You can easily say this is 6x minus a the whole square. A square, 2ab term, 2 into 6 into this and b square. And this will be minus b the whole square equal to 0. And you know that x square minus y square is equal to x plus y into x minus y. So make use of that. So 6x minus a the whole square and minus b the whole square is like that x plus y into x square minus y square. Therefore this will be 6x minus a plus b into 6x minus a minus b equal to 0, which means that 6x minus a plus b 0. So 6x equal to minus a goes there, plus a b, so becomes minus b. Therefore x will be equal to a minus b by 6. Or if you are taking this part, 6x minus a minus b equal to 0, 6x equal to minus a becomes plus a plus b. Therefore x equal to a plus b by 6. So nice problem. If you don't consider this part, it will be a very difficult one. So group it in this way, and then remember that this is nothing but a minus b the whole square, and this b square is there, x square minus y square form. So I can write it as x plus y into x minus y. This is your x plus y, this is your x minus y, and then complete the problem. Now question number 9. Four times of root 3 into x square plus 5 times of x minus 2 root 3 equal to 0. asked in 2013. This is easy. Product is this into this, 4 root 3 into 2 root 3. Here is minus. Four root 3 and minus 2 root 3. 4 2s are 8, root 3, 3. So 8 into 3, 24, minus 24. Since it is minus, the difference must be 5. So 8 and 3 plus 8 and minus 3. So rewrite this problem, 4 times of this plus 8 times of x minus 3 times of x minus 2 root 3 equal to 0. From here you take 4x, left out is 3 root 3 and x, and this is 2. Out of these two, root 3 you take it as, because root 3 into root 3 is 3. So when you are taking minus root 3, one root 3 will be left out. Since you have taken root 3, already you have taken minus, therefore here plus. So the answer is 4x minus root 3 into root 3x plus 2 equal to 0. So that is 4x minus root 3, 0. 4x equal to root 3, x equal to root 3 by 4. 3x, root 3x plus 2, 0. Root 3x equal to minus 2, x equal to minus 2 by root 3. Now we go for the last problem of this video. Question number 10. X square minus 2ax minus of 4b square minus a square equal to 0, asked in 2015. Same model was asked in 2010. So you group it. Since a is there, you write this one, rewrite this, minus into minus plus a square, and this you write it as minus 4b square equal to 0. This is x minus a the whole square, x square, minus 2ab, 2ax, and plus b square, minus 2b the whole square equal to 0. This is the form again. I am telling you, x square minus y square. Therefore the answer must be x plus y and x minus y. This is your x and this is your y, and x minus a minus of this part equal to this, y is 2b. Therefore this becomes x minus a plus 2b equal to 0, or x equal to minus a goes there, so plus a, 2b goes there, minus 2b. The second part becomes x minus a minus 2b equal to 0. That means x equal to a plus 2b. So x equal to a minus 2b or x equal to a plus 2b. So we have seen in this first part of the quadratic equation, we have seen 10 sums. Of that 5 from your NCERT and 5 from the previous question papers. We will continue this, some more problems in the coming videos. If you have understood the problems and if I have explained to you clearly, why don't you suggest to your friends so that let them also get the benefit. Suggest them and also subscribe. Thank you for watching.